Hey guys, this is Naresh. Welcome back. So in the last video we have seen how to install Python on our computer, and in this video I will tell you how to write your first program in Python. So let's open PyCharm, which we have installed in our last lesson. Okay, so this is the PyCharm screen, and actually I don't like this black theme. I am more comfortable in working on the white theme, but some people may be comfortable in the black theme, so it's all up to you. So what I will do, I will first change the theme of the PyCharm. So for that, I will go to Files and then I will go to Settings. It says Appearance and Behavior. Under that, it's Appearance. And under Theme, you will see there are different themes given here. I will just select IntelliJ Lite. Okay, and I will click on Apply and OK. So I am good with this theme. Now, in order to start with the PyCharm, first you have to create one project. So for that, I will click on File and then New Project. Okay, it asks me the location where I want to have this location and what is the name of that. So I will just give name as demo. Okay, and after that, it will say me the new environmental using. I will just select virtual environment here, and it will ask me the location and it will ask me the base interpreter. So if you remember, we have also installed the Python interpreter, and that has installed on this location, so it is automatically taking that location. So if you want to go to this location, you can always go. So you can go C, and then it's users, and then my profile, and then app data. C users and app data. Okay, under app data it's local, and then programs Python. Okay, so this is the default location where my Python is installed. Okay, you can see that. I can even go to command prompt by typing here at the top, and it will open up the command prompt into this location. And if I want to see what is the version of my Python, I will just say Python then space hyphen version. Okay, and it will say me it's Python 3.83 version. That means it has been already installed. Okay, so this is the Python I am using. So I will just click on create, and it will ask me for the project. So you will see that it is creating a Python project for me. Okay, now in this project we can go ahead and write our Python program. You can write the program in many different ways. You can just write a simple file and you can write all your programs there, or you can even follow the page object pattern which we will do later on. But right now I will just tell you how to write it the simplest way through which we can understand it. Okay, so just wait a while. That is creating this environment for me. Okay, so the project has been created now, and if I open this, you will see that this is a project. And what I will do, I will create a new Python file here. So I will right click on this, I will click on new, and it says Python package and Python file. So normally we have to first create a package and then a file, but just for a demo purpose, I will directly click on file and I can just give it any name here. So let me give it as lesson1.py. Okay, and when I will hit on enter, it will open up a Python file for me, which is a blank file. Now let's try to do some operations here before we write some complex program. So let's try to do some basic operations. So one of the basic operation which we can do is something like addition of two numbers. So what I will do, I will say 5 plus 3. Okay, so 5 plus 3. And now let's try to run it. If I do a right click and I say run lesson 1, it will run it, but it does not show me anything. So let's understand why. See, right now what we are telling Python to add the two numbers, but we are not telling Python to print it also. See, because computer need to understand what we are doing, right? We are just telling computer to add the two numbers, but we are not telling computer to print those numbers in this console. So to print the numbers on the console, what we need to do, we need to use an inbuilt function which is called print. So I will call print, and under the parenthesis I will give this 5 plus 3. Okay, and I will hit on enter, and I can just run lesson 1. Okay, so it has given the correct answer as 8. So we can do many other operations. I can do 5 minus 3 also, and now let's run it. It gives me 2. Good. Now let's do 5 into 3, and when I run it, it gives me 15. So that's also good. And now let's do a division. Okay, and now run it. See, you get the division like 1.66666. So you get a perfect division. Now let's do one thing. Instead of just writing 1 slash of division, let's write 2 slash of division. Okay, so you will see that it has given me 1. It has not given me the remainder it has. Okay, when I have given 2 slashes. Now if I write this 5 more 3, okay, and then write the right click and just run it. Okay, so with the 5 more 3, it has given me 2. So all the operations which you can do in maths, you can do that also. Okay, now let's see if I give 5 into 5 into 5. What does it give us? Okay, let's do a right click and do run lesson 1. So it's give 125. Okay, that's good. But what if I do something like 5, then 2 times into, and then I will give 3. Okay, now let's run it. It's give 125. Okay, so that's mean instead of doing 5 into 5 into 5, I will do 5, 2 stars, and then give it 3. So it will take an exponent, right? Now if I do 5 into 5 into, let's say 4, so it will multiply the 5 4 times by itself. So if I do right click and do run, it will give me 625. So that's the beauty of Python. You can do all the mathematics operation very easily onto this, and you don't have to, you know, spend much calculation when you are doing it. Okay, now let's try something different. Let's try to work on some strings. Okay, now what I will do, I will give here print, and here I will give hello world. Okay, and if I right click and do run, it will give me hello world, and you can see I have given that into a singular bracket. So once you give this brackets, sorry, not the singular bracket, the quotes, the single quotes. Okay, if you give something in the single quotes, it will be treated as a string. Now let's try to give this, instead of single quotes, let's try to give this into the double quotes. And if I give here something in double quotes, and then I will write it, okay, it will again give me hello world. But what if I want to give this hello world with one single quote? So what I will do, inside this double quote, I will again give this single quote, and now let's see what will happen. Okay, so go right click and run. When you click it, it says hello world. Can you see the single quote with the hello world? Okay, the reason is we can give the string with the single quotes or with the double quotes. So when I have to give some quotations here, then I can give a single quote here before the string, and I can just put a double quotes outside. So that can work. I can also give a reverse of that. I can give a single quote here, double quote before the hello, double quote after the hello, and single quote after here. So this will also print the string for me. Okay, see, now the hello world is coming in the double quotes. Okay, so there are some more few things which you can give. For example, I want to give something like okay, let me just remove this single quote. Okay, all right. If I want to give hello world in 2 separate lines, what I will do, so there are some symbols which we can give into Python which can help me to achieve that. So there is a symbol called \n. Okay, and now I will give the same thing which I have given before. It's just that \n is there between the hello and the world. And if I do, and if I click on this, it says hello world. Can you see that? And if I don't want to give a space before the world, I will remove the space, and then I will run as, and it will give me hello world. Okay, so this is the space, and now I should give it. Okay, so I have given this \n. That's the reason it is always dividing my line into 2 strings. So there are many cool things which you can do by using Python and by using this. Okay, now let's try to do something like, let's try to concatenate 2 strings. How do we do that? So what I will do, I will say print, and under the bracket I will say hello, okay, then plus symbol, and then again I will say Naresh, okay, and then I will run it again. Okay, so you will see that it has given me hello and Naresh together because there's no space. If I want to give a space in between, I can just click on that, I can give a space, and then I can run it. So there are many cool things which you can do by doing this. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's try to do something like print, and then I can give something like 5 into, and here I can give a string. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to multiply the string with the number 5. And now let me remove this, and now let's run this now. See, there is a string which is written 5 times. So if you want to print the string more than once, you can just multiply with the number. See how cool this is. We can do this maths operation with the strings also. And if you want to give it after every line, you can just give \n after this, okay, and it will print it after every line. Okay, so let me give that. So \n, and then write it. See, Naresh is written at all the lines. Okay, so these are different things which you can do, and in the next lesson I will tell you some more programs which we can write using Python. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.